not about tomorrow. It's about right now. We were envisioning and planning for the Bodhi retreat, the I Am Spring Retreat. And I will shamelessly plug it here, telling you, you must be on this retreat, because it will be the best retreat we have ever had. And last year's was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. And this one, it was myself and Kim Revere and Gina Harris and Jim Dethmer, and we were sitting there and we were just visioning and planning and creating and enjoying creating something that was going to occur in the future, if you will. Not attaching to it, not defining ourselves by it, which is a really important key to listen to. If you are somehow attaching yourself to the outcome, then you're in pain. We weren't attaching ourselves to the outcome. We were simply enjoying the creative process of imagining and brainstorming and co-creating, allowing the group field of consciousness to be higher than any one of our individual selves. So not attaching to any idea, but watching it morph and change. And the ideas that came through were so fun and so right on. And we knew the vibration that this retreat is about. And so we pray about that. We pray from that. We support that. And we will plan accordingly for its unfoldment. But if something else occurs in the moment, believe me, this team will just go, well, then let's go that way. And all the planning is good because it prepares a consciousness for the vibration. But we don't hold on too tightly. So I hope that that little idea, now think about that in your life. In your life, where is it that you could welcome sitting in the visioning process, in the joy of creating possibility? If you're an Abraham Hicks person, the key point is that you sit in the center of the vortex. That's when you allow yourself to want. If you're not in the center of God, if you're not in the center of all good, your wanting will become from I don't have, and then what you'll create is more of I don't have. So actually, Abraham Hicks' teachings that are all about wanting and manifestation and being on the cutting edge of creation say the same thing. Because they say you must be sitting in the right consciousness. That is what I invite you to think about this week. Do some homework this week. As we bring these talks to a close, we move into next month, take the time to think, where am I planning because I want to control a future? And where am I visioning because I want to allow a consciousness of joy to move through me? Are you sitting inside the vortex of love and all good, that is God and your foundation? Or are you outside the vortex wanting something to be fixed? You know the difference. And therefore, you know which side of the extremes you work from. You know when you can set intention, vision, and have goals and dreams. And you know when planning and having goals and dreams is working against your highest good. You really do. You have the GPS system inside of you for that. You really do. So I want you to practice this week. I just want you to practice not making plans. Take a day and watch how you're going to effortlessly move to the next thing that's occurring in time and on time. Probably better than you would have if you would have tried to make it happen. Imagine yourself showing up to the meetings you're meant to go to. And if you're meant to bring something, you'll know you're meant to bring it. Start practicing trusting life in little ways. As little as, oh, I need a drink of water. Now I'm going to move for water. Do you realize that, I just heard this, they're discovering, neuroscientists are realizing that the hand moves, and then the brain and mind immediately go, I move the hand. It happens after the hand moved. But it's so fast, the mind wants to own everything. I move the hand. Okay. And we need to start there. You need to start there. Right now, you're sitting in a chair. You're breathing. Something's breathing you. Something's breathing you. You're really not breathing. Try to breathe. All of a sudden, you're like managing it. It's crazy. Something's breathing you. Something's beating your heart. Something's going to lift you up when it's time to sing. Something's going to move you out of here when it's time to move. Something's going to lead you to food when it's time to eat. And you might have a preference of this restaurant or that one, or make this or make that. You might enjoy those preferences, but there's so much that you don't have to do. There's so much we don't have to do, so much I don't have to do when we really, really let it go. Practice being in the now moment. Walk down the street and go, car, tree, noise, clouds, dog. Just observe. It will feel crazy to you. And then your mind will take off. And then you'll catch yourself, you'll come back, blue car. And you go, wow, what happened? What happened? The mind just thinks. That's what it does. But you're not the mind. You are the consciousness of love that is greater than it and back of it. You are the consciousness of love that you can trust implicitly and absolutely. Yes?
Yes.
So it is. Thank you.